Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another room tour update. I don't know how well this is gonna record and that. Sorry, I am actually on my wife's phone, so we'll see how it goes. It's probably not going to be the best video in the world, but I'll do my best. Just a bit of a heads up. This is going to be a bit of a room tour update, not a full tour because I'm not finished. The room's not done yet. So another thing I've done is I've left out all the recording equipment. People ask me to don't tidy away all the mic and everything. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it how I record. So the lighting's not the best because it's very harsh. Another thing, just want to give a big shout out to you guys who've made this all possible through donations and things like that. I would not be here. So big shout out to you for that. Another one, Dave Cameron, I think he was called DC Simulations, has put a video out this morning as well. Funny enough, mine's clashed with his. I apologise. I've sent him a message. All I can do is give him a shout out. Go and see him. Go and check him out. He's done his own setup, which is a really good setup as well. Go and check him out. Cracking guy, nice guy. He's on my group as well, so you can find him through there if need be. Other than that, I'm going to get cracked on. I haven't got the live comments on my computer for some reason, so I'm dealing with them only on here. But basically, I'll try and give you a bit of a walk around. So obviously this is the doorway. So this is when you come in. So as you can see, I've got a load of photos up here. Is there a possibility we can change this round? Aha, here we go. Right. So, as you can see, I have a wall of photos as you're coming in. So that is just all the race cars and things that I like. You know, I'm a big sim racer at heart. So then we've got a TV which I actually use to watch all the streams on. Funny enough. So 2 minutes. I'm just trying to find a chat. Right, here we go. I'm live. Just gonna grab that pop out chat. Excellent. There we go. I've got your chat now, which is good. So this is well. Eventually, I would like this corner here to be a like console corner. So that's the plan. Spare tripod, camera bag, things like that. So yeah, obviously cable manage the best I can. Bear in mind this is a working setup. I use this 10 hours a day. So then we go on to my desk setup. So again, the lighting's a bit harsh, I've got to be honest. I can only apologise for that. So yeah, this is my desk setup. So as you can see, I run three BenQ 24-inch monitors. I did buy the wrong mount, so I bought a triple mount. I have got this 24-inch to go on as well, so I can game in triple screen, obviously. Then we've got I'll try and get out the really harsh light. Got this microphone, which a lot of people ask about. It's a newer NW700. I then also put it through a M Audio microphone. So a few things that I use on my desk just to show you guys. I've got a mechanical keyboard. Can't remember the make. It's an AFX mechanical keyboard. I like it. It's blue switches, which is nice. The Corsair mouse, which again is expensive, but my days it is the best mouse I've ever had. I then run a Xbox controller for any other things. Another little thing that I'll tell you is my desk. A lot of people ask me about my desk. It's just a desk built from IKEA. So it's a set of Alex drawers and a worktop, a cheap I think it was about 40 quid worktop. So that's that. Another thing I do get asked for is this chair. So this is an eBay like office chair. I don't know if you can see there. My wife got me it for Christmas. Absolutely love it. We do have two sets of Corsair headphones. Again, unfortunately due to my health problems, I do break them a lot. This pair's insured. So is this pair now, but this pair's insured, but the right ear cup's broken. I need to send them back, but I can't stream without them. So I now have another pair which are also insured. So they are thanks to Firefighter. Again, at the start of the stream, I did say thank you to everybody. I couldn't do this without any of you, so I do really appreciate it. So they are the Voids, they are the Void Pros. The only difference is they have a different microphone, and obviously they're in a different colour. but that's the main difference. So then obviously another pair of Alex drawers here. Again, I do cable manage. I don't know if you can see, but I do tuck all my cables. I'll even show you under here. So everything's tucked nice and cleanly. Another little thing that I forgot to mention, I do have a 10-port charging hub in the desk, which is just in here. So I've got a 10-port switch there, and I've also got an Ethernet switch down at the back, which runs Ethernet to both computers. So then I've got this corner here. Obviously I do run studio lights, so as you can see they are very, very bright. So this corner here, obviously again the cables are managed. I have a extension cable on here so I can turn my studio light on and off with a flick of a switch. That's the camera that I use for my main recording, so this is what you guys see Euro Truck through. It's on one of my old tripods. It's a Logitech C920 for the people who ask. Back to the desk a little bit. Computer, simple specs. It's an MSI motor board which I built on the channel. It's a Corsair 240 case. It's got a 970 in it, which is soon to be a 1080. 16 gig of RAM and an i5 6600K. I've also got this little 3D printed cup holder for Monster, which is to go on my simulator from Brian Davidson. So big shout out to him, another massive sponsor of the channel. And if you need a button box or a shifter, go and check him out. The guy is absolutely fantastic. Another thing just before we move around, I have my Sparko boots down there as well, which I do use again to protect my feet. So before we go on to the big stuff that you guys want to see, this is a little display corner that I have, which I absolutely love. So this is just where I display all my models, and I do plan on adding more to it, but wheels, models, you know, everything that you can think of. So starting from the left, we have the Fanatec BMW rim, then the Fanatec F1 wheel. I then have a modded Thrustmaster wheel, which is a BMW again. A couple of Thrustmaster wheels on the right again, which I custom made. Bottom right is my Thrustmaster TX wheel. Then we've got the original T500 GTRS wheel, which is just a rim. I then got a Sparko deep dish and a T300 rim on the left. Then around the corner is a couple of other spare wheels which I have not got around to mounting yet. Deep dish one yet. 2 seconds guys, someone's just said something, so just bear with me, I'll just be a sec. Where are we here? There you go, Dave's just commented there, so thanks to Dave. Again, I didn't want him thinking out bad of us, but it was a genuine mistake, so I didn't know. Coming around the corner here, just another tripod for a light stand, which again, this is a working setup, so it's one of them things. Fanatec V1 pedals, which again, if you can pick a set of these up on YouTube, on Gumtree or something, brilliant pedals, fantastic. They are actually my dad's, but yeah, fantastic set of pedals. Going along to my models, so these are all Britain's models, so as you can see, all the favourites, John Deere's, Ryan's favourite tractor in the world there, which is a Massey Ferguson, just to point that out. Cane trailers, you know, all the normal stuff. And then a couple of car models I've got down here as well. And my old go-kart racing helmet, which obviously I can't do anymore now. So, moving over to the stuff that you probably want to see, I'm probably going to take you into the corner first, but this is the main setup. Probably if I stand back a little bit, yeah, you can see it takes up the bottom end of the room. So again, a couple of cables hanging around because, again, there's nothing I can do. So the main things I'll show you first, obviously the cables that you can see pointing out, that is my gearbox camera, so which records my gearbox. I just added some new stickers to the rig as well, what do you reckon? Nice SimLab stickers there. So we'll start over in the corner. So first things first, we have the computer, which has got all the normal LEDs in it, which are great. It's a Corsair 500, I think, is it? Oh, Alright, there we go. That's how I normally leave it. So it's a Corsair 540 case, big case, massive. I mean, my waist is about here. So it's a big case. Again, sitting on a pair of Alex drawers, which I have got for my dad as well. You know, again, cable manage the best I can. I've got a big, thick cable running down the back there, which I'll show you after. Anyway, this is an i7 7700K, running at a base clock, I think, of 4.2 at the moment. 16 gig of RAM, which I do plan on going to 32. And it's got a 1080 in, which is going into my desk. So 1080 is going in the desk, and the 1080 Ti is going in there. So happy with that. Corsair cooler, which again we had a breakage last year, so we've got the Corsair cooler in there as well. A couple of hard drives, you know, I actually need to put some more hard drives in, but yeah, quite simple. Right, coming along to this big behemoth. So we'll start with the basics. We've got SimLabs monitor stand, which I can show you around the back. So it's a quad monitor stand, as you can see. Again, cable tied as much as I can. Absolutely beautiful. Massive shout out to SimLabs. Couldn't ask for a better setup. It is incredible. So probably start from the basics. So screens, I'm running a 32-inch Samsung screen on the top. Used to be my desk monitor. Then we're running three 40-inch Sharp TVs. Again, sorry for the lighting, but there's not a lot I can do at the moment. Kind of doing my best. I can probably turn this. Hang on. Probably turn that around, which might help with the lighting a bit. There you go. So yeah, we're running the 340-inch Sharp TVs. Then I'm running a SimLabs P1. So it's a standard P1. It's got this keyboard tray addition onto it. So it's a standard P1. Again, running harnesses because obviously my health problems. Then it's got the SimLabs seat mounts with a STR seat, which I actually got from eBay, but love it. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful seat, honestly. Can't fault it. Other things, we're running a Amazon Blue Switch mechanical keyboard. So yeah, it does the job. I could probably do with one with a numpad on, to be honest, but it does do the job. We are running a Brian Davidson button box. So here you go, here's a proper look at it. So that's a Farman button box, this one. So you've got the joystick on it. So this joystick's an up, down, left and right. Really nice, something you get on sort of CCTV stuff, and you can twist it as well. And then what you can also do is flick this button and then use the joystick again, which is really good. Button box has got a key on as well, obviously to start the truck. Moving along, we have the this is what we made on the channel. There is a video for this. It's just a eBay rev gauge, you know, tachometer. Just does what it says on the tin. It revs. The only thing people say is it doesn't move much, but it does. Trucks only go to 2,000, but if I'm in a car, it goes up to like 9. So moving on to that, we then have the Fanatic Club Sport V1 wheelbase, which see, got the nice glass top on it and everything. We then run the Fanatic paddle shifters, which I use for indicators, which are great. You can take them off. We then run the SRH dash. Talking through this stuff is incredible. I'm very lucky, and I know I am. Yeah, so we've got the dash, and again we've got multiple wheels. Obviously this is the wheel that I'm running at the moment, which is a OMP one with the hub on. Moving along, we've got a eBay handbrake with a Brian Davidson, again, custom conversion kit. So it converts this handbrake into USB and makes it access. Then moving around to this side, we have the additional mouse pad, which is great. It's a little bit far back, but you know, there's not a lot you can do. So we've got the mouse pad. We've then got the Fanatic V1 shifter, which is really, really nice. Running a Alma SKRS truck shifter, so it's a Scania shifter, your high and low, and your splitter around here. And then, I don't know if you can notice me messy wiring down here, but the reason for that is you can't start OBS with more than one camera active, or it blue screens your computer. It certainly does with mine. So I run this. So that runs a pedal camera, another face cam, this cam which is a C520, and I can turn them off. So it's got buttons on it where I can just turn them off. So that's that. This is a custom made button box by myself, yours truly. I made this about 2 years ago. Just got round to putting all the stickers on it. Again, love it. It was nearly 100 quid to build. It's a nice box, don't get me wrong, but it was expensive to build. It's just one of them things. Nice things, unfortunately, are expensive. So I built this. It took about 11 hours worth of soldering and it's £100 to build. So yeah, it's really nice. It's got all the proper switches on it, and yeah, kind of built it myself. And there's loads on it. These are up and down switches as well. And then you've got all these rotary switches, and oh, it's brilliant. Moving on to something I nearly forgot, we have the Fanatic V2. I've done really well with tucking all these cables, I must admit. We've got the Fanatic V2 pedals with the orange colour kit, so people do assume these are red, but they're not, they are actually orange. Again, the seat is red. I know it doesn't look red today, but yeah. So that's that. Pretty much that's it. I just wanted to keep a quick setup too, I didn't want to do too much. Pretty much that's the basics of what I run at the end of the day. If anyone's got any questions, I'm certainly going to sit and read chat for 5 minutes before I end it. Right, so I'll sit here and I'll read chat for 5 minutes. I could probably do with putting you on a tripod. I can't see. Alright, hang on, I'll just move chat around here. Right, there we go. So, where are we at here? Starting in London tonight, awesome. Love it, Gambler says, crazy setup. Yeah, again, my setup isn't actually finished. I'm not saying it'll ever be finished because it probably won't be, but it's moving so quickly, everything's changing so fast. I am sorry I haven't done a tour before. I've been getting inundated with setup tour requests. There's a lot here, you know. I use a lot, I game a lot, you know. We stream loads. So yeah, there's a lot coming. I've got a. Do I want an Xbox One? Yeah, I would love one. I've actually got one down here, but it's broken. No, so I've got a lot coming. So I've got a Alma SKRS shifter review coming. I've also got a review on all the SimLabs equipment, which I can say now. There's a couple of little bits that I would point out, but I mean, I would just tell anyone to buy a SimLabs rig. Absolutely incredible. What have we got here? We've got, hey Mark, your room is absolutely magnificent. Oh, thanks, buddy. There's always room for improvement, though. Right, P1 rig versus a GT1. P1's better, it's thicker profile. So the GT1 doesn't use as thick profile. So if you look here, if I put my hand next to this, you can see how thick this is. So 80/20 is that, so like normal profile is this thickness. So some of the rigs come only in this thickness. This one comes in that thickness. So you can see, gives it some good height. And it's just stupidly, absolutely stupidly robust. Right, you need a Vulture tractor to add to the shelf. Hey, we've got the PO box. If anyone wants to send me any models or anything like that, I have this whole area here that I can add more shelves to and things like that. So all the PO box stuff will be put on display if, you know, we receive anything. Is the wheel deck or the front mount? Mine's a wheel deck. I haven't got the front mount. Are you farming today? Farming with my dad. I think that might be the next stream. There won't be a desk stream today because I spent the whole morning cleaning the room and that, you know, just to get it kind of finished. So looks nice and tidy. ETS is tonight at 9. Right, I hope my room can be like yours. Hey, I never thought I would have anything like this, so there's no reason why it couldn't be like this. I'll tell you that now, honestly. Can I do a review on the wheel? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, I would like to review all the stuff we use. How do you get the monitors to share the same pictures? Well, that TV behind us and then all these are all linked together. So they're on NVIDIA Surround. Mount Bryan's monster holder. No, because it's the wrong size bolts. unfortunately. So the monster holder here, it's got the wrong size bolts on it, so I just need to take a grinder to them. I just haven't had time, so right, I'm gonna go. This isn't a Q&A stream, it's just purely just a setup stream. So massive shout out to everybody. Thanks again for all the support. I hope this helps answer some questions. If I've forgotten anything, you can always let me know. There will be a proper room tour, recorded, edited, things like that in the future. But I'm a live man. I do everything live, so this is just what I like to do. Yeah, I prefer being live. So thanks again. I'll see you all in the next stream, which might be farming, or I think possibly it's going to be a farming stream. So with me dad. I'll see you all then. Thanks again, and take it easy. I now need to work out how to end the stream on a phone. uh, right, I'm good. See you later, guys. Thanks again, and see you all in the next stream.